What's up, y'all? It's the big homie Erik Tee, man. We live inside the show at 107 JAMZ at 107jams.com. And, man, I'm hanging out here with a legend. I had to get him in the studio. He did a lot for music, man, from Baton Rouge to New Orleans, Houston, for the world. And I wanted to give him his due, man, because he's still making them hits.
Man, I'm still here, man. I'm still here. I'm blessed
we got the
here,
one and only C Loc in the building, Mr. Big Dawg.
In the building. Still on the grind, still out here, still acting like I'm blessed for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you did that, bro.
Yeah.
Man, now, like I said, man, we kind of go back. I started radio in Mississippi, and I just remember like some of the music that used to come up out of the concentration camp. That was really where I first got to know.
Right. Yeah, that was that first concentration camp. Probably with me,
like 98,
Young
97.
Bleed, yeah. Who the Boss Player, yeah, because Lil Boosie came like maybe probably like 99 or 98 or something like that.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that too.
Okay.
But I mean, so you still out here making this music, man. I mean, a lot of folks don't realize, how instrumental you are as far as just getting the music nationwide. I mean, you work with, you work with P. Of course, he did the whole No Limit thing. You brought Young Bleed over and did the How You Do That there. I mean, that was my first time hearing Lafayette, Lake Charles.
Oh yeah.
How You Do That there.
How You Do That there. That was our first jewel right there.
Yeah.
That was our first national jewel. That How You Do That there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Now, what were you looking for? Like, even now, like when you look for artists and people that you want to work with, what gets your attention?
Focused people, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause music takes a lot of focus, man.
Yeah.
Anybody that can focus on music can keep working until they come with, a hit or something, something that's going to be effective, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have never seen anybody that just worked hard in the studio and stayed focused that didn't come with something that they got results with. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So, focus is number one. That's numero uno, man. You know what I'm saying?
And you done had some heavyweights, man. I mean, like I said, you had Young Bleed, you got Max Minnelli, Buddha Boss Player, who actually went on to do some stuff with Jeezy.
Right.
And, of course, you were the first person to put out an album from Boosie.
Yep.
A lot of folks may not realize that. I know it's 2015. A lot of
Right.
folks think Boosie's been with Trill and not knocking Trill, but you actually paved the way, man, and put him out. What is Youngest in Charge?
Yeah, Youngest of the Camp.
Yeah, Youngest in the Camp. Okay.
First CD, Youngest of the Camp. It came out, I think, in like 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, so what was it about?
Years ago.
What was it about him?
Man, I don't even think he had ever. I'm not sure if he had ever recorded in the studio before.
Okay.
But I know he was in high school playing basketball.
Okay.
He was real good at basketball too, man. And but he used to write so much. Like he used to write. He just had tablets on tablets of raps. You know what I'm saying? And when he rapped, it was a friend of mine named Frog. We call him Frog.
Okay.
He kept telling me about this little kid. I mean, you need to check this kid out, man. I'm telling you, when he rap, man, just listen to what he be talking about. So when I checked him out, it was just different at the time. Usually everybody else, most teenage rappers kind of focus on everything else that's going on, in the industry.
Okay.
And they try to mimic or be like what they hear on radio or see on TV. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But everything he said was unique. It was just all about him and what was going on in his life and around him. And I thought that was like something real serious, man, for a 14, 15-year-old man to be doing, to not want to be like what they see on radio and TV. But at the same time, that's what, the music industry always needs is the next up and coming, because the people, the stuff that's already hot is already hot.
Yeah.
If they want to buy that, they have people to service them with that. You know what I'm saying? So they looking for the next. And he just was on something original, something fresh, and something genuine. You know what I'm saying? I
mean, who would have known that, you signing him and putting him out like that, man, has got him to where he is right now, man, where he's like a household name,
Sometimes all it takes, man, is just a shot, just somebody to say, okay, let's get in the studio, man. Let's see what it do. And it used to take a lot of money back then to do everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like we had the internet and all that stuff. So it just takes somebody to have that money, and then and that faith in you, to just put you out there and just see where it goes, man. But I knew he was gonna do what he was gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
So, like, as far as your experience, with the industry, I mean, you dealt with a lot of heavyweights, like I said, from being with other artists, from doing stuff independently and things of that nature, man. What do you have as far as your experiences with the business? Like, is there pros and cons to it that you've seen?
I think a lot of people come into the business looking at it the wrong way. I think a lot of people come in looking at the business from the party perspective, from the fun perspective. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about ownership. You know, it's all about creating assets. It's all about creating masters that you own, because that stuff never gets old, man.
Yeah.
I mean, music just recycles, and you know, it's a lot of all of course the major labels and people who've been out here doing music for the last 50, 100 years, man. They understand what it's about. You know, they understand it's about owning that intellectual property.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And most artists don't understand that coming into the business. Most artists look at the fun, the fame, and and so forth. But you only get 15 minutes of fame. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But those masters, man, live forever. You know what I'm saying? It'll be 40, 50 years down the line, man. Somebody sending you a $250,000 check about a song that you did.
Yeah.
Way back then.
I was looking at this special on Jay-Z, and it was talking about how when he took over as president for Def Jam for a minute, the deal was negotiated. He had other offers, but he took the deal because they actually gave him the masters to Reasonable Doubt.
Right,
and it's like people don't realize that, like you said, that's something 20, 30 years down the line. You can write. You can eat off of that for life.
And so people wonder why. People wonder why sometimes. Well, not sometimes, but usually, a major label or a record label will try to, they'll give you the car, they'll give you the jewelry, they'll give you the chain, they'll give you all that.
Yeah.
They won't give you the master.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So that's what it is, man. It's just that the off the masters, it's like the tortoise and the hare, man. You know what I'm saying? That right now money is quick, but it's not dependable. But the masters just keep running. They just keep running, man. Especially if you get a hit, you get something that made an impact out here, man.
Yeah.
And that song is never going anywhere.
You're right. Artists, y'all better take this game. It's free game right now. So do you think it's better? I mean, since you did a lot of stuff independently, I mean, you did, kind of have to deal with the priority for a minute, but do you think it's better to do it independently or to get with a major?
Well, it depends. If you have to get with a major, get with a major to get where you're going.
Okay.
It's just that it depends on your style of music, and it depends on actually what you're trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
My style was always more of a street style. Like I was never like a real big commercial artist.
Yeah.
So I had to be careful dealing with a major, because it was like, I ended up getting tied into a lot of paperwork and only selling the same amount of music that I was gonna sell anyway in the streets, underground. You know what I'm saying? So for me owning all my masters and never signing to a major label, to me, it worked for me.
Yeah.
Because right now I still perform. I own every CD I ever put out on my record label. You know what I'm saying? And it worked for me.
Yeah.
Now for somebody who may be more of a commercial artist, a major label might be the way to go.
Yeah. Now what about, like, since you own pretty much everything, man, have you thought about putting a lot of the stuff back out? Like, is it available for purchase right now?
It's all available on iTunes, so they can get everything from iTunes. Everything from the first CD I put out back in 1994.
Wow.
Yeah, called Who's Gonna Ride.
Whoa.
Yeah. So 1994 all the way up to right now, man, with the last one I put out was It's a Gamble.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, all the way up to It's a Gamble. I put out a few mixtapes too, so they can get Old Law New School.
Okay.
That was like the last series I did. But now we're working on a new series called You Tell Me.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's called You Tell Me.
So that's the one where you got Workout on, y'all.
Yeah,
wait till y'all hear that Workout.
Workout was on Old Law New School Part 2.
Oh, okay.
But it's going to be on this next one too, man. A revised version, like a remix version.
Oh, really? Oh, snap. Okay. Man, we got the big dog C Loc in the building, man. Like I said, spitting that real game to you artists out there, independent artists that looking to sign and things of that nature. So what do you think it is? I mean, like you said, you did a lot of stuff independently. You really didn't want to get with the majors because you felt like they kind of water you down a little bit or kind of restrain you a little?
I just felt like I didn't have, I was just being honest with myself. I'm an underground artist. Most of my music is like real street.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I just didn't have a lot of crossover potential.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you don't have to cross over to make a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you don't have crossover potential and you take an underground artist and plug him into a crossover system,
yeah,
he's gonna lose a lot of money, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can lose a lot of money, because in that underground system, man, you don't have to spend 10% of the money, that you have to spend, trying to push a commercial record. You know
True.
what I'm saying?
And that's the thing about it, man. Like when C Loc and I were dealing, like when I first got here, he'd be all up and down I-10 going to Houston, getting a brand new box of CDs, man. And I mean, and that's what people don't realize, man. It's still about getting that grind. I mean, it's good to have social media right about now, but it's nothing like going hand in hand and just letting people get the CDs from you. I know we don't have a whole lot of mom and pop record stores anymore,
right.
But you know, people still, you know, it's still like that personal.
Man, it's like the main problem I see with like new artists, up and coming artists.
Mm-hmm.
They don't understand cash flow.
Mm.
They don't understand $50, $100 here. You know, even $5 here.
Yeah.
If you're doing that every day, at the end of the month, you end up with $5,000, $10,000.
True.
You understand?
Yeah.
And you know, all of them just so focused on, like, I mean, not all.
Yeah.
But most people just so focused on the big check. They, you know, they watch he's worth 100 million, 200 million, 300 million. Okay, all right, that's good. Now everybody would love to be worth that. You know? But man, you know, $1 million is a nice amount of money,
Who
man.
you telling?
You can actually, I mean, that's actually possible by making $50, $100 at a time. You know, there's so many people out here who are making $1 million, getting it at $50, $100 a time. You know what I'm saying? I
was reading something on Bun B the other day. I forget the site where it was, but it said he was basically like worth $50 or $60 million.
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of folks don't realize that because they don't hear it on the radio. They don't see him in videos.
Right.
You know, but that behind the scenes money, he on restaurants, he on the football team in Port Arthur. I mean, it's, you know, it's definitely making those investments too.
Right. And then, you know, all the time he's putting to the game. You know what I'm saying? You know, he just steady. It's like that tortoise in the hair again.
Yeah.
You know, the hair over there starving. You know what I'm saying? But the tortoise is steady running slowly, and his money is just steady building up. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be smart with it, man. And you got to focus on what really matters, man. And, you know, there's so many distractions out there, man. Even dealing with artists, it's television is a big distraction with artists, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they think it's supposed to be one way. And you cannot get a new artist to stop focusing on the Bentley.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And focus on that right now, $50, $100 everyday money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So we got Baby Locs in the building too, man. You get them on, get them. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. See, they want to go do some shopping, man. Get some of that C Loc money, that Big Dawg money. They want to work out that pocket.
Hey, but you know that's what it's about.
Yeah,
it's about no doubt. It's just no doubt that when they grow up, they gonna get checks from what I've been doing the last 20 years. No doubt.
That's what it's all about.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it's all about. You know?
Man, so now, like all the artists you work with, man, I'm not gonna sit here and put you on the spot and say who's your favorite or whatever the case may be, but I know, you know, a lot of them have kind of gone their own ways and done other things, but is there a possibility of a possible concentration camp reunion of some of the OGs in the game? I mean, I know, you know, or do you, because I know you and Max are still pretty cool.
Yeah,
right?
we and Max talk all the time. It's possible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's possible. Some of us live in different cities and states and stuff now, you know?
Yeah.
Somebody just have to come together and put it together, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Yeah.
I mean, since all of us have gotten older,
Yeah.
you know, it's marriage and kids, and you know, it's just all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when you're younger and you don't have all those responsibilities, man, you can just dump all your energy into music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm just glad I accomplished a lot when I had that room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But right now, everybody's doing the family thing, man. So it's possible.
Yeah.
You know, it's possible. Somebody have to put it together, though.
Yeah. Is there any unreleased stuff, man, that you might be holding on to from Boosie? I mean, because, you know, he did do a lot of music with you, or any, I mean, you know, like I said, you know, and not trying to capitalize off the name or the fame or anything like that, but, you know, is there stuff that you just didn't release when you?
No, not really. It's like, because I don't hold music.
Okay.
You know, I put it out, man. I put it out there in the system.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, pretty much everything, you know, I put out on Boosie was what I had. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So as far as what about producing right now? A lot of folks don't know that C Loc actually was kind of a partner with Happy Perez, who did some stuff with Miguel. Of course, works a lot with Max Minnelli. But as far as production, how do you go about deciding who you're going to work with? Or you still do a lot of production yourself?
Like as far as production with me, I'm not the type of person who can just come play a lot of beats for.
Okay.
And I like the beat. I like the beat, not buy that beat. Now, don't get me wrong. I tried that before. You know what I'm saying? But it just doesn't work for somebody like me that's always rapping about concepts and you know stuff like that. It's like my beats usually have to be like made. Like somebody have to come sit on the spot and I'll tell them I may hear something I like and we'll end up having to change it or you know switch it up a little bit. But I could possibly never hear you know the perfect beat for me.
Okay.
You know, so what happened with me producing a lot of stuff was to get the actual what I was looking for to get
Yeah.
exactly what I needed.
Mhm.
A lot of the times I had to go in and just do it myself.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know how to engineer and work all the equipment. You know what I'm saying? So I had to go in and do a lot of stuff myself. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
You know, and a couple jewels came out of that.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely that, man. Man, check it out. C Loc is in the building,
Hey.
man. Make sure y'all go to iTunes. Y'all can definitely find a lot of his old stuff if you want to catch up on him. New stuff is on the way, man. Looking at dropping the new album sometime, you said later on this year?
Yeah. Later on this year, probably end of August, early September. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Man, where you
Might
are?
drop it for my birthday, September 22nd.
Go ahead and do that, bro. Do
Yeah.
that. That's right around my anniversary, too. So,
Yeah.
we can just make that a weekend.
Yeah.
What about on social media, Instagram, Twitter?
Yeah. My Instagram is Bigg Dawg C Loc.
Okay.
It's BIGGDAWG Hope I'm saying that right. Maybe C Loc Bigg Dawg.
He got so many. He just out
Maybe
there.
C Loc Bigg Dawg. Let me make sure. Yes, C Loc Bigg Dawg.
Okay.
CLOCBIGGDAWG. That's my Instagram.
Now, what about artists? You looking at any other artists, or are you just kind of focusing on you right now?
I'm just kind of focusing on me right now. You know what I'm saying? And I just had a love for music for so long, man. I just been, it's just time, man. Let me get back in the studio.
Yeah.
I'm blessed to have my own studio, man, my own resources. So I'm like, man, let me get back in here.
Yeah.
Work and enjoy myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm not really looking for artists right now.
If there was anybody out there, I mean, like I said, that you could work with that could be hot right now on a major level, and not that you need them, because, I mean, you're doing your thing by yourself, but is there anybody that you would like to work with, features or anything like that?
Who would I like to work with, man? I don't know, man. I haven't been keeping up with a lot of stuff that's out there.
Yeah.
Because it's not my, not my style, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of the concept rappers, man, they just gone, but that's my thing. That's what I like to listen to.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Maybe like the OGs, like Scarface.
Sing about that.
Like that.
Like, I can see you with some Scarface, Spice one maybe.
Yeah,
some
Spice.
stuff,
40.
Okay, yeah.
I like that new song he got, Choice.
Yeah.
I like the way he reinvented it.
With shows, man, it doesn't matter about age, how long you've been in the game, man. It's just about, having hot music.
It's just being able to tap into that energy, the right now energy, man. If you can tap into something, man, that's viable right now, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. People don't care about age. They want to enjoy themselves.
That's true.
That's
true. Man, C Loc the Bigg Dawg live in the studio, man. We had to do it one time, get him up in here. Basically, we just call it the show. This is what happens behind the scenes, man, off the radio. So we having a little fun, man. But y'all make sure y'all check him out. Bigg Dawg, C Loc on Twitter. He is definitely out there, man. Find him on Instagram, all over the globe. Workout is a new single. New album's going to be dropping later on this year. So, C Loc, man, I appreciate you for stopping by and hanging out with us.
It's all good, man. It's all good, man. I appreciate you having me, man.
Man, it's a legend in the game, man. We had to do this. I got to give props where props is due. You had Columbus, Mississippi rocking 98 all the way up. Plus, I remember it was a movie, kind of like a movie you guys did, too. It was right around, I think, the concentration camp, too. I can't remember the name of it. I just remember having it on DVD.
It's yours.
Yeah. So I was like, dude, I got to get him in here, man. I just made a phone call, got him in the studio, and that's what it is. So C Loc live in the building, man. We're about to jump off into the single, but we live right here on the People Station, 107 JAMZ and 107jams.com. That's what it is. Bigg Dawg, C Loc. Let's go.